Welcome back to the world's leading astrology broadcast, the Astrology, Horoscope, and Zodiac Show. November 2026 arrives as a month of harmony and transformation for Libra, a cosmic season where clarity meets balance, and disciplined innovation becomes your guiding star. The universe is aligning to help you restore equilibrium, strengthen your foundations, and embrace bold beginnings that resonate with authenticity. The sun begins its journey in Scorpio, illuminating your zone of finances, values, and self-worth. This energy invites you to reassess priorities and align resources with purpose. By November 23rd, the sun shifts into Sagittarius, activating your zone of communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits, sparking curiosity and mental expansion. The new Beaver moon in Scorpio on November 9th opens a portal for financial renewal, while the full moon in Gemini on November 24th casts light on your spiritual growth and hidden strengths. Mercury retrogrades in Scorpio until November 14th, deepening introspection around money and value systems. Once direct on November 15th, clarity flows, making this an ideal time for negotiations and financial planning. Venus, your ruling planet, retrogrades in Libra until mid-month, reshaping personal identity and relationships before moving direct on November 15th, restoring harmony and confidence. Mars energizes your financial zone before moving into Virgo on November 27th, sharpening your focus on practical strategies. November is your cosmic blueprint for balance and empowerment. Libra, a month of refining details and building legacies. Every alignment whispers, your grace is your power, and your truth is your crown. So, let's explore the 5 strategic moves building your legacy, your astrological blueprint for November. Number 1, the value equation. Finances, self-worth, and material flow. The sun in Scorpio until November 22nd illuminates your second house of finances and possessions, urging you to align resources with purpose. The new moon on November 9th amplifies this theme, offering fertile ground for financial breakthroughs and value-based decisions. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio until November 14th may stir old narratives around money, but once direct on November 15th, clarity emerges like sunlight breaking through clouds. Venus in Libra harmonizes your identity zone, creating opportunities for self-reflection and confidence building. Mars in Leo energizes your financial sector early in the month, reminding you that ambition and discipline are key to prosperity. The emotional tone here is assertive yet balanced. You feel driven to secure stability and elevate your material reality. Yet, the lesson is clear: wealth begins with worth. This is not just about money, it's about mindset. Jupiter expands what Mars initiates, making November a magnet for financial opportunities, but impulsivity can sabotage progress. Unexpected gains may arise through creative ventures or collaborative projects. A past investment could yield returns. Spiritual practices that align with abundance consciousness amplify results. Audit your finances early in the month. Avoid risky moves during Mercury retrograde. Use Mars shift into Virgo to implement structured plans. Affirmations like "I am worthy of wealth" become powerful under the full moon on November 24th. This energy teaches that prosperity is a reflection of self-respect. When you honor your worth, abundance flows effortlessly. By month's end, you'll realize that financial security was never just about numbers, it was about self-belief. Want more insights like this, tailored just for Libra? Subscribe to the Astrology, Horoscope, and Zodiac Show and never miss a cosmic update. Receive guidance that illuminates your path, empowers your choices, and deepens your connection to the stars. Number 2, the Mind Matrix. Communication, learning, and intellectual growth. From November 23rd, the sun enters Sagittarius, activating your third house of communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. This shift sparks curiosity and mental expansion, making it an ideal time for study, writing, and networking. Mercury's direct motion after November 15th clears mental fog, allowing conversations and agreements to flow smoothly. Venus in Libra throughout November harmonizes your identity zone, adding charm and confidence to your interactions. The emotional tone is dynamic and stimulating. Ideas flow like rivers, and conversations become catalysts for growth. Expect breakthroughs in problem-solving and creative expression. Your mind is your superpower this month. Every thought carries potential. Every word shapes reality. The challenge: avoid scattering energy. Focus transforms brilliance into achievement. Short trips or networking events could spark valuable connections. Learning a new skill may open doors to career advancement. Even casual conversations hold keys to progress. Channel Mercury's clarity post-retrograde to pitch ideas or finalize agreements. Begin a course or workshop after November 15th. Avoid gossip. It drains your mental reserves. Use the full moon on November 24th to release limiting beliefs around communication. This energy strengthens your ability to articulate truth and influence outcomes. When you master your mind, you master your destiny. By month's end, you'll see that knowledge was not just power, it was liberation. Libra, are you loving this journey? Tap the notification bell so you never miss a dream-aligned update. Stay in sync with the stars and be the first to receive fresh astrological insights. Number 3. The Foundation Reset, Home, Family, and Emotional Roots. Venus, your ruling planet, remains in Libra throughout November, harmonizing your first house of identity, which influences how you approach home and family matters. The Sun's shift into Sagittarius on November 23rd activates your third house of communication, making family dialogues and domestic planning smoother. The full moon in Gemini on November 24th illuminates your ninth house of higher wisdom, encouraging you to bring philosophical clarity into home decisions. The emotional tone is tender yet transformative. Family dynamics may feel intense early in the month, but these waves carry healing potential. Expect revelations that strengthen bonds and restore peace. Your home is not just a physical space, it's a sanctuary for your soul. This alignment asks, are your roots nourishing your growth? Every interaction becomes a mirror, reflecting patterns that need release. Revisiting old family wounds can lead to breakthroughs. Domestic projects may unlock creativity. Even challenging conversations carry gifts of clarity and connection. Avoid major home decisions during Mercury retrograde. Instead, review plans. After November 15th, initiate renovations or family dialogues. Use the full moon on November 24th to release emotional baggage tied to the past. This energy strengthens your emotional resilience by teaching that harmony begins within. When you nurture your roots, you empower your wings. By month's end, you'll see that home was not just a place, it was a process of healing and renewal. Your home life matters, Libra. Get your 12-month home and family forecast for just $7, including emotional cycles, key dates, and domestic insights to help you stay grounded and connected. Comment below or email ZoadiacShow@gmail.com to receive your roadmap within 24 hours. Number 4. The Transformation Axis, Power, Intimacy, and Shared Resources. Pluto remains in Aquarius throughout November, activating your fifth house of creativity, romance, and joy, but its influence on shared resources and emotional depth is undeniable. The Scorpio new moon on November 9th sets the stage for financial and emotional renewal, while the Gemini full moon on November 24th illuminates your ninth house of higher wisdom, urging you to integrate spiritual insights into practical decisions. Mars enters Virgo on November 27th, energizing your subconscious zone and sharpening your ability to strategize behind the scenes. The emotional tone is intense yet liberating. This is a month of metamorphosis, shedding old skins, dissolving fears, and reclaiming authority over your life. Intimacy becomes a crucible for growth, and financial entanglements demand clarity. Transformation is not destruction, it's evolution. Every challenge in this area is a catalyst for empowerment. Whether it's renegotiating shared finances or deepening emotional bonds, the cosmos asks, will you rise or resist? Joint ventures may unlock abundance. Emotional transparency strengthens trust in relationships. Even endings carry gifts. They clear space for beginnings aligned with your truth. Review shared financial agreements after November 15th when Mercury goes direct. Use the new moon on November 9th to set intentions for emotional healing and empowerment. Avoid secrecy. Honesty is your shield. By the full moon on November 24th, release fears around intimacy and control. This energy teaches that true power is collaborative, not coercive. When you embrace vulnerability, you unlock resilience and magnetism. By month's end, you'll see that transformation was not a threat, it was a promise. A promise of freedom, authenticity, and strength. Wondering how your mind and heart align with someone special, Libra? Try our specialized Lovers Compatibility reading for just $37. Uncover how your energies connect, where sparks fly, and where growth is needed. Comment below or email ZoadiacShow@gmail.com to receive your tailored love blueprint within 24 hours. Number 5. The Spiritual Gateway, Higher Wisdom, Healing, and Inner Expansion. The full moon in Gemini on November 24th illuminates your 9th house of higher learning, spirituality, and long-distance connections, creating a powerful moment for inner awakening and philosophical clarity. Pluto in Aquarius continues to influence your creative and romantic zone, urging you to integrate joy with purpose. Mars enters Virgo on November 27th, energizing your subconscious and spiritual practices, making this an ideal time for meditation, journaling, and healing rituals. The emotional tone is expansive and reflective. You feel drawn to explore deeper truths, embrace spiritual practices, and align with wisdom that transcends the material realm. This is a month of soulful recalibration. Your spiritual journey is not separate from your daily life. It's the foundation of your choices. Every insight becomes a compass, guiding you toward authenticity and peace. The cosmos asks, are you ready to trust your inner voice? Travel or study may open doors to profound growth. Spiritual practices can unlock breakthroughs that ripple across relationships and career. Even solitude carries gifts. It becomes a sanctuary for clarity. Use the full moon on November 24th for a release ritual. Write down limiting beliefs and burn them, a symbolic act of liberation. Begin a meditation or journaling practice after November 27th when Mars energizes your spiritual zone. Avoid escapism, choose conscious healing. This energy strengthens your resilience by teaching that wisdom is power. When you align with your higher self, you magnetize peace, clarity, and abundance. By month's end, you'll see that spirituality was not an escape, it was an anchor, grounding you in truth and guiding you toward freedom. Claim your cosmic power now. If this journey through the stars inspired you, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Now it's your turn to step into your truth. Comment, I climb with unwavering strength. My ambition carves paths to greatness. Let's keep this cosmic conversation flowing. Libra, November 2026 will be remembered as the month you restored balance and embraced transformation. From Scorpio's financial recalibration to Sagittarius' intellectual expansion, every alignment was a stepping stone toward clarity and empowerment. The full moon in Gemini illuminated truths that could no longer hide, urging you to embrace authenticity with courage. This month was not about chaos, it was about conscious creation. You learned that home is a sanctuary, partnerships are mirrors, and transformation is liberation. Financial shifts reminded you that worth precedes wealth, while intellectual breakthroughs proved that knowledge is your greatest currency. And through it all, the cosmos whispered, your grace is your power. Carry these lessons forward. Let vulnerability be your strength, harmony your compass, and authenticity your anchor. The universe is not testing you, it's teaching you to rise. So rise boldly, Libra, speak your truth, honor your worth, and trust that every challenge was a cosmic invitation to evolve. Your November blueprint is complete, but your journey is infinite. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your heart aligned with purpose.